All right, we're back. I got to change the cameras. Hold on one second. Let me switch the camera view here. Sometimes the software starts them up in reverse. There we go. That's the right one. Sweet. Let's do it. Daily Paycheck. We are working the Ladderson this month. So we're doing, by the way, the Paycheck series restarted. And now we're working a bankroll build. We're going to try and build 10,000 into 100,000 bucks. We're going to do it 10% at a time. We're going to try and inch our way up here. So we're playing this month. We're going to give the strategies that worked well a full month to see how they work. So starting here in July, we're working the Dolly Ladderson. And the way that this works is this. It's going to be a don't pass, whatever level it's going to be. We can do it at 50 bucks for the demonstration. 50 bucks down here. We'll get a point. Maybe it's 10. Our next bet's going to be a don't come at about half the size. We want the 7 always working for us, except for the first come out. The 7's always going to be your friend here, right? This gets set maybe behind the 6, and that's the whole thing. We're going to let both bets resolve. If we happen to get picked off on the 6, your next bet is going to be out here at 1 nickel higher than the last bet was. If we get picked off down here, the next come out is going to be $10 higher than where you got picked off. So you're always going up by about 25%-ish. 20-25% is going to be your small ladder as we go. Now, what I'll probably do here is this. Our first bets are going to be 25 or 50 and 25, trying to win the first bet if we can. Then we'll regress to 25 and 15 and work it that way. I might even go 15 and 15. We might just really get down here, but I think that's the way to go. I think the way to go here is to start a little bit higher, win an early bet, regress down, and work an up and pull as we go, and try and increase our strength from the positive side that way. We'll use lammers up here in the rack. You'll see, let me get to the rack view. I'll use lammers up here in the rack to sort of indicate where we are as we go. Now it looks like the microphone, the camera, this pedestal the camera's on likes to, there we go. Is that a little bit better? Definitely doesn't like to stay where I put it. Is that better? Close enough for government work, I guess, right? You can, as long as you can see the chips. Yeah, we're okay. That's good. Good enough. As long as you can see the rack, we're fine. There's $1,000 bucks. 500, 6, 7, 8, 9, $1,000 bucks. We're gonna come out here again. $25 or $50 on the don't to get started. And that's it. Play along in Crapsee if you want to. I will be entering rolls as we go. I will accept all your rebuys here. And the rule ought to be, somebody said yesterday, 1 rebuy per show. So if you want to rebuy, now's the time to get it done. Get yourself set up to play today. If you zero out, sorry, no rebuys during the show. That's a good rule to have. Hopefully the show's fast, right? Hopefully we make a little bit of a profit here, nice and quick, right? And we can do it. I'm going to run black dice today. Had a really bad session this morning on Coffee and Crap, so hopefully the bad session continues, and the black dice will help us stay dark. Here we go. Here we go. Coming out, 50 bucks on the don't. Let's get it done. Stacking the ones as always. Come out, roll. Here we go. That looks like a 5-1 mixer. 5-1-6. That's going to be our first point. Hopefully you can see the dice clear enough. That's a 5-1. Actually, I got to change my dice out. I will change them here after this roll, just because I want you to see top and bottom. So I'm going to do the bottom die black, the top die white. So as I'm rolling these things out, you get a sense of what I've done. But let's mark the 6 as a point there on the table, and let's get $25 in the DC. And I think that's it. Let's go. Just stay off the 6 for a minute, will you? Stay off the 6 there, old Johnny. Big roll, that's a 10. That's a good one for us. I want that DC up on a good number. That's going to be a 10, a 6, 4. Again, bottom die is black, top die is the white. There we go. No 6, no 10. Let's just rock it out here. Pump out a 7. Regress and get the hell out, right? Here we go. All right. There's a 5, 325. 325. Hello, Frida. Good to see you. Somebody gave me a hint that I should be subscribed to your channel. I didn't know you had a channel. So everybody, you get a chance. Frida, you can, if you want to, share it in the chat here, the name of your channel. Is it just a Queen Chief of Three Kings? Is that the name of your channel? Your YouTube channel. If you're, sounds like you're kind of like into ministry. So that'd be kind of cool, I think, for those of us who are into that sort of thing. Come watch you play. So we should get you subscribed and come watch your stuff, because it's not craps related, but I think it's very, from what I hear, very, very good and very, very topical. So want to get into that. There's a 5, 325. We haven't had a chance to talk yet one-on-one, but I'd like to do that at some point. 325. There it is. All right, and again, I apologize, folks. My nose, my throat, still not over that cold from last week, so a little stuffy still. So I apologize if the audio is not great, my voice sucks, and all that. Really want to see good rolling, though. That's what we're like. Oh no, we picked off our 10. That's a huge bummer. That's a 6-4. We picked it off the same way we said it, 6-4. All right. So we're gonna ladder it up. 25. I'm gonna get some change here. Here's nickels for my quarter. We're gonna go 30 bucks into the don't. This one here is still a pretty powerful bet, so we're still looking for that bet to be the chief here. If we win on a 7 at some point, the 25 bucks that we win here over top of that bet will cover the loss we just had. So I'm not concerned about that loss. I'm concerned about this loss when it comes about having to fight from too far behind. Here we go. There is another 5. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why am I worried about that? Because I've rolled like 11 5s, it seems like, right? Today, it seems like the last couple days I have been in these weird grooves where I just get in these pockets of the same number over and over and over again, which I suppose is a good thing, unless you're on the don't. And we're picking. Here we go. I think Grafstein, there's a 7, finally. Grafstein was a proponent of smart play, Dan. He was very much about low house edge stuff, but also, what I love about Grafstein's teachings is the progressive betting. And I learned most of what I know about progressive betting from the Grafstein books. I think that's to me is his number one contribution. And I think all the other math stuff and everything else aside from that, it's that 257. It's the progressions. And I think that's where you really level up. There's 50 bucks down here. There's 30 bucks on that 5, on that no 5. Puck is going to be off. Let me quickly reset the bankroll, do a quick check of where we are, and then we'll know what our next bet levels are. So here's our starting bankroll. Right there is 900. There's 1,000 bucks. We are up right now, $25, $50, $60. So we're in position now to do the regression up and pull, okay? So we went from 50 and 25. We won our first round of bets, right? We can go back out 50, 25 again, reset the exact same thing, or come back down here to a quarter and go 25 and 15 and pull it off that way. Either way is fine, okay? If we chose to go the direction, there's 25 bucks. Right, roll it out here at 50 bucks. We can stay here at 50, right? Or we can regress and press a little bit with that last win, right? Which is what I'm gonna do. I'll take my other quarter, I'll get nickels for it, and we'll go 15 bucks up there in the DC. That's gonna be our plan. We're gonna go half and half, or 2-to-1 ratio still, but I'm gonna bring the bets down again and we're gonna work regression up and pull. There it is, right there. So here we go. Coming on out. Puck is going to be off. I've got, by the way, a couple of Grapsee books. One of them signed. I have a signed Grapsee book that's super old. That thing is like, I can't even open it up. It's falling apart. It's so old and falling apart that I can't open it. It's fantastic. It's like one of those like really cool treasures, you know, that you collect over the years, and that's a fun one. So, all right, here we go. Coming out. Oh, that was not a good throw. Then they rolled all over the place. There's a 4. 3-1, they totally slipped out of my hands. 3-1-4, we'll take that. Let's mark it up for you all. 1 and a 3. 1, 3, 4, there's that. And now we'll do $15 through the DC. Again, when you can do it, it's 2 to 1. And then we'll ladder up if we need to through it. But here, except for the initial come out roll, the 7 is always our buddy. That's how we look at this thing. The 7 is always playing for us, no matter what we're doing. All right? Here we go. There it is. There it is. 6-1-7. So that's the reason why those bets are spaced out the way they are. It's a 1-6. It'll be a small win. Right? It ends up being a $15 net win because this bet will lose, but we'll get paid $30 down here. We're going to stay at level. So I'll bring back a quarter to the rack. There's my $15 for my next DC bet, and here's my first quarter in profit, which I don't think you can see very well. I have to do it this way. Can you see it now? There's our first profit quarter. I'll put it over here so you can see it. There's our initial bankroll. Profit will be over here. Next bet's going to be out here. Technically speaking, our profit is 25, 50, 55, 60, 70 in profit. So we're working towards it. Okay, we're not locked in the racket profit, but we have profit with all the bets combined. All right, here we go. Coming out. We are coming out. Coming out. How about a nice come out ace deuce, huh? Nice come out ace deuce. Oh, they kissed and split, and it's a 9. I really, with this new way of throwing the chopper, and it's not the new way, it's the quote unquote the right way. That's a 4-5, by the way. I am having a ton of trouble keeping those dice from touching. A ton of trouble keeping them from touching. It's so difficult to keep these dice split in the air. I gotta get with Cage and get a lesson because I can't seem to figure out what I'm doing. They're spinning so perfectly and so awesomely, but they land on top of one another, and I can't get away from it. Here we go. That's going to be a 7. Another one. Jeez. Quick. 5-2. 5-2-7. All right. So what is our net going to be here? This is going to, again, we're going to lose that DC. We're going to win 30. Back to the rack we go. There's $50 in profit. There's another 5 sitting there. So 75, $85 in profit. We're not quite home yet, but that's another win. We can go up a little bit here. We'll make that look like $40. Actually, we won twice, right? That really should be at 45. I should have leveled up the last time. The progressive wins, so now it's at $40. And what I'll do up here is I'll make $20 my next DC bet. So we'll get them up a little bit on this little win streak that we're in. Keep the win streak going. We hope it'd be awful nice. I didn't put your 7 in. Sorry, 2-5. Keep the win streak going if we can, and jump on out here with some excess. That'd be awful cool. Awful cool if we can pull it off. Here we go. All right, coming out. 5-2. Yeah, that was bound to happen. Bound to happen. Get beat on the come out. 5-2. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to explain to you my logic here in a minute. 5-2-7. 5-2-7. Okay, so we're going to lose our don't. Our don't was pressed up to $40, but that was 3 consecutive wins. What we lost was $25. We lost a quarter from that play. We level up on losses. So our next bet is going to be $30, right? Our loss was actually a quarter. We Ladderson up by a nickel. That's our next bet. $30 here, $15 in there, and we're basically starting not over, but we're trying to hunt profit down from the beginning again. That's what happened there. Too many sevens. If you look at the rack, look at those sevens in the last few rolls. It's like 7-4, 7-9, 7-7. So we're in this ugly 7 trend right now. We got to get out of this. Get a couple of things set here. Here we go. There's the dribbler. Another one. Look at that. Look at that. 6-1. The sevens are flowing right now. Holy crap. 6-1. Jeez. All right. 35 now. We're going to have to go up a little bit. I got to get out of this little zone that I'm in here. They're all 6-1s. They're all 7s. It is what it is. But I got to get out of the come out 7 phase. There's a 10. 6-4. And again, they're kissing on the landing. So these are all, God be with you throws, man. I don't know what's happening. 6-4, 10. Let's mark that 10 up. And I need to get some change to go $15 up there. We're a little bit, actually it's got to be 20. We're a little bit offset, more than I'd like, but that represents the losses up there. So here we go. Did I mark you up? I did. Let's go. That's a better looking throw. There's a 4. Good. We're on the outsides. 3-1. Okay. $20 against the 4, $35 against the 10. That's a good place for us to be. If this 7 trend continues, we'll be in good shape. Yeah, Sarge is great, Adam. Sarge is awesome. Problem with Sarge is I can't see his dice. Like on his videos where his cameras are, you can't see a damn thing. So I can see that they happen, but it's hard to see what he's doing. You know what I mean? On my table here, the dribble is really hard to pull off. Really hard to pull the dribble off because this thing is so fucking bouncy. 3-3-6. Jen's played on this table. She'll tell you how crazy bouncy this table is. This thing is it's not a foam bounce. It's a super hard surface, and as a result, it's like a little springboard. It's crazy. Jay says the pass line is the danger field, right? But again, I can't switch, right? On Monday, I switched and I won. Today, we're saying I can't switch, so we're gonna have to ride the donut out here. Let's go. Let's get me a nice 7 here if I can do it. Another 6 hard. 3-3. Three, 3, 6. Come on. Five, 4, 1. Alrighty, 4, 1. There's your 5. Oh God, Ellis Island. The thing with Ellis Island was that was a trampoline. Think of this table not as a trampoline like a foam. Think of it like the thing that the gymnasts used to like launch off that whatever the horse thing that they did with all the flips. It's hard. My table is hard. It's like concrete. Picture concrete, like trying to throw your dice on the street where this won't stop bouncing. That's what this is. This is literally super hard concrete-ish kind of surface, and you just can't get away from. It's so hard to stop. Even if I throw them here, it's crazy. What I noticed was in Vegas, I throw so soft here to get them to stop on this table that in Vegas I had a really hard time getting them to the back wall at all because I'm so used to babying them here that baby throw on a regular craps table is too soft. So it looks like I'm slamming them against the back wall here, but I'm really throwing them light. It's crazy. Well, Jen, the repeaters, I'm telling you, the chopper is a repeater toss, dude. I mean, it is what it is. You get in these weird zones. Yesterday, I threw, what, 1,000,000 4s. Today, it's 1,000,000 5s. There's a 7. Great timing for that, 4-3. We needed that. We needed that win right there to help us out a little bit. 4-3-7, that's good. 9 rolls, I'll take that. You make money on the inside with me. I make money at the end. Everybody happy. All right, there's 20 bucks. We're gonna get 20 bucks up here. We're gonna get $35 down there, 25, $35 down there. Now, because it was a win, we're gonna do the regression thing. We're gonna come back down to a quarter and start over again. Okay, I can do that because I'm gonna be in profit. I can make that decision because we're gonna be in profit. Here's a quarter, here's a quarter, here's a quarter. Looks like 75 bucks coming back to the rack. Okay, now watch. Here's 15 bucks. That's my next DC. Okay, I've got my initial bankroll back, and I've got 30 bucks that I'm locking up back here. So 30 bucks locked, 15 bucks to play again, 25 bucks sitting out here. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're not going to keep the Ladderson up super high here. I'm going to restart the base and work win progression from this point forward. That's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to try and preserve the bankroll as best as I can. Okay? Well, Dice Dr. Dan, let's talk about that. That's a great question. Here's what I would say to this question. Number one, I'm not very good at throwing the dice. I'm okay. But every throw to some degree is random, whether you're controlling or not. Right? You've got randomness baked into the throw no matter what you do. That's number one. Number two is this. If I'm going to actually play for a paycheck, like if I'm literally playing for a paycheck, I'm doing this at 5 o'clock in the morning by myself. I'm going down there, just me, with my strategy, with my toss, and knowing what I can do with the dice. I'm playing it my way. This is literally me playing by myself at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm simulating what I would actually do. However, when we're testing other strategies, I think you're right, it's important. Hyperpress Nemo, last rebuy, man. I told you no rebuys during the show. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Is I'm trying to, but you're right. If we should just be out there hucking and chucking and seeing if a strategy works against anybody, totally legit. Here we go. Coming out. 9. 6, 3, 9. 6, 3, 9. Six, 3. Okay, let's mark that up. There it is. There's a 9. Here's the 15 coming through. The DC. Again, we're in good spot for a 7 all the way through. I just don't want to have the repeaters. Here we go. There's a 6 hard, 6 hard, 3, 3. I don't love that for my DC, but we'll take it, I guess, right? 3, 3. We're in a good spot. We're playing here from profit. No 6, no 9. We have 30 bucks in the rack profit, so we're in a good spot. Perfectly set up to get a nice little 7 here, huh? Can we do it? There's a 4, 1 and a 3. Okay, 1, 3. Dan says, if you want to play the strategy, I must come to Seattle. Kidnapping, that's true. Or when I move to Vegas, we can be morning coffee run buddies. Dan, how about that? See you at the Red Rock every day. Me, you, and Tony Leo at the Red Rock every day. How about that? What do you think? Let's go. There is the 7, 6, 1. We beat the 6. Look at that, 6, 1, 7. Let's mark that up. Get your Crapsee log in there. 4 roller, 6, 1, 7. I love it. I love it. That was actually a pretty good throw there. So that'll come down and get paid. We're gonna get paid 15 bucks there and 25 bucks here. If I make this, well, let's see. Our rack is not quite, actually we are there. We are there. If I take my profits down, okay, there's 75, there is 100 bucks. There's our paycheck, okay? And if you want to, what we'll do is this. We're gonna lock up the check, lock up the paycheck. There it is. There's my locked profit right there. I got 10 bucks left over. We can do whatever you want to with the 10 bucks. We can put it in the field. I mean, 10 bucks doesn't help me towards my $100,000 goal at all. It's a little bit of a short stack. We can put it in the field on the come out. If we turn it into something, we'll place a couple of numbers. How about that? We'll play that as our excess play. If it works out, it works out. Otherwise, we're done. Jen says pass line. We can do pass line. That's fine. I haven't made a point in an hour and a half though, right? So it's like, I feel like the pass line's giving it away as much as the field is giving it away. I'd rather just have a quick resolution and be done here. So let's just do a little quick come out, and let's go. Here we go. Coming out. Coming out. Let's catch it. And I'll finish the point no matter what, so you guys in Crapsee can keep playing, but I will not keep betting. There's a 7. I should have been on the pass line, Jen. You're right. 4-3-7. So we will lose our excess. That's okay. I'm locking in 100 bucks. I'm totally cool with that. 4-3-7. I will roll you out one more point, but I will not be betting on it. I'll just do it for the folks in Crapsee that want to play along. One more shooter. Get some practice in here, but we will. Actually, what I'm going to do first, before I do that, we're going to do what we haven't done in a while. Right? We haven't done this. We haven't done this. Let's. Yeah, I forgot to celebrate. We got to celebrate the win, right? And before I do the last shooter, I will do a little after show here. But let's go. Let's go to. I want to show you all this screen here, the summary screen. And let's see here. I need to get my my browser up, and I'll type in the numbers here. I want to get the numbers typed in front of you, and then we'll go ahead and play another shooter. But I won't bet on it. I'm just gonna roll it out for you. All right. So for today, let's see. We're gonna go to the bankroll first. We're gonna deposit 100 bucks. $100 deposit today. We're inching our way up there. I go to the daily paycheck screens. We go to the goal screen. Today would be a $100 winner. I can actually leave it as is. There was no difference. We'll just make the background color that light green. There we go. So three days, 3 wins. Track it up. And our monthly update. Let's do this. Let's copy this. Copy, and we'll paste it down here. Whatever. Why can't I just paste? Really? Enable. Enable, copy, and paste. Really? All right, let's do this. Insert one row above. Copy, paste. There we go. This was 7-6, right? 7-6 today. We actually won exactly 100 bucks. I'm just going to say typical day. No big swings. Okay, there it is. Is today the 5th or the 6th? Today's the 5th. Yeah, right? Today is the 5th. I don't know why I'm so goofed up here. Today's the 5th. All right, there we go. Cool. Let's go back over to the show, and there's all the updates are made. Everything should be proper there. Let's go back to the here. And again, I'll do one more roll, one more shooter for y'all. Just to have a little bit more time with you, but we did our paycheck, so I'm not gonna log. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna practice. Here we go. I may do a little 66 betting, but really I'm just doing it to keep myself interested. There's a 9. 6-3, 6-3-9. Let's do that. I'll put that in Crapsee for you. 3-6. All right, I'm gonna put 66 bucks out there, and we're just gonna do. I'm gonna do a 66 into a into a squeeze play. And from there, we're gonna roll the Philly special. Let's see if we can't get a monster roll here. If I get a monster roll, it would be awesome. Make up for my whole morning, maybe, but let's do it. 66. Can I get some numbers in here, huh? Here we go. 10, 6, 4, 10 out on the end. Nothing. 6, 4. 6 and a 4. Okay, there's that. Oh, that was a terrible throw. 4-2-6 though. It's a 4-2-6. They slipped, completely slipped out of my hands. 4-2. I don't think either dice hit the back wall on that one. I would have probably got yelled at there. 4-2. All righty. Here we go, full press. Alexa, skip, please. All right, we're at 88. There is an 8, 6-2. Awesome. Yeah, baby, 6-2-8. Actually, 2-6. 2-6. All right. That's a yummy hit right there. That's 28 bucks. We'll do 30 for 2. I'm just going to put it up here. We'll put it in the, I'll put it back here in this part of the rack so you can see. This is like the old one. This is actually, I'll put this back in the bank. There's our monies. Now, I'm going to stay out here again. We're going to do one more inside press, then we're going to roll to the outsides. Here we go. 7 out. Well, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen today. 3, 4, 7. That will end it right there. 3, 4. That's your bonus show is 3 rolls. So, congratulations. 3, 4, 7. Bummer, dudes. But that's it. That's how we roll today. Alexa off. There it is. We did good. We celebrated. We made our paycheck 3 days in a row. It's good. The rolls, I think Adam took about 25 or so. Roughly, I have to go re-add it up. About 25 or so. And again, I think one of the things I did today was I limited the power, right? So I want to make sure we talk about this. I feel like I'm playing a little bit scared here, and I'll be perfectly honest with you on that. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Let me get these off the table so make things clear. I started this thing out with 50 on the don't and 25 on the DC, right? And we won our first bet. It was great. Then I went all the way down to 25 and 30, 25 and 15, right? I regressed that initial win to 25 and 15 in the DC, okay? Which means we had to win 3 times to make our paycheck. And we did. We ended up winning it 3 or 4 times, got our paycheck out of it. Had I left it at 50 and 25, we'd have been out of here in 4 or 5 rolls, right? Done quick. But that's 75 bucks out of $1,000 bankroll, right? That's we're approaching 10%. It's probably 8 or so percent of the bankroll. If you're laddering up from that point forward, the impact on the bankroll is too big. So I went and regressed. Instead of staying at level, I did a regression and then worked my way up because I'm afraid that we don't have enough money here to support a ladder. And that's why I did that. It makes it so I had to get more wins. Remember we talked about yesterday about if you want to win 100 bucks, you got to win 4 greens, try and get 4 wins, right? Well, if I'm playing at 50 here and 25 up there, there's 3 of the 4 wins I need in one shot, right? That's what you're looking for. Another time through, let's say we do this twice. Let's say the first time you win the 75 bucks. The second time, if you can pull it off again and win 75 bucks again, guess what you got? You got $100 in profit and $50 in excess. That would be the ideal way to do this, but I think we're underfunded. I don't know that I could support that. I think if I tried that, that would be the day that we'd lose the whole thing. And yesterday we tried it in our after show and we lost the whole freaking thing. So I think that we're not enough money here to make that happen. So I'm trying to do a higher first bet, regress down, and it extends the rolls that we need to see to win. So I'm not sure that I'm loving where we are. I'll take the wins, of course, but I'm not sure that I'm loving the bankroll size versus what I'm trying to do. So I hope that makes sense. Those spreadsheets, the ones I just showed you, or the ones from yesterday, Leon? Which ones do you want to see? The ones that I just showed you, let me go back to that screen again. The summary screen. This is one, so the bottom ones, the bankroll ones, those are available to you on casinogaming.tv. You go to cg.tv, you log in, you have in the tools section a 401g account manager, you have those same things. The top spreadsheets where I'm putting in the results and all that stuff, those are separate. Those are ones I made just for the show. So I can share them with you if you'd like. I can make that publicly available. So I'll make a copy of that and put it out there as a resource for you if you'd like. I've got tons of spreadsheets. I got spreadsheets everywhere that log all this stuff that I use on the daily. I was thinking about finding a way to collate those as a nice tool set and making them available somewhere. But right now they're just in my Google account and they're just a mess. So I will, the ones from yesterday, I'll put those all out. How about if I do that? How about if I put them all somewhere and I'll make like a shared drive or something like that for them? Or I can even make them like Excel sheets. But there we go. I am out, guys. It's 9:45. Good. Quick day today. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of Coffee and Craps. We're going to work Coffee Craps. I'm going to work short stacks again. I'm just going to play short stacks all day and work the tiny money. That's what we're going to do. Work the tiny money. So see you in the morning. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate all of you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, all.